There we go. Maybe. Windows Update is a bitch. Truly. Oh. So, I apologize for said scuff. It was a series of unfortunate events, all caused by me, apparently. I had delayed a Windows update, and it's like, oh yeah, you scheduled it for right now, you dumb fuck. Like, so it proceeded to install, but also, because my system is a bit jank, and I'm currently running off of a gaming laptop instead of an actual desktop scenario, the power plug for said laptop somehow, when I was lowering and raising my desk at this particular time, it came unplugged, and so it was defaulting to D2 battery power. So it was a series of those two things that basically led to my entire laptop saying, no thanks, I don't want to render and do a Windows update all at the same time. But hey, now we learn. We laugh, we love, we cry a little bit. All right, anyways. Yes, definitely, Ailman. If a game is no longer fun or you're having too much of an issue with it, I'd play something else. I don't know what your particular oh, you have a Mac. So sad. There's always World of Warcraft. Mac. I don't know. I have very little knowledge as to what games. I'm sure nowadays there's, you could always do a boot camp and fire up Windows or Linux. But I actually don't know. I am not in the know for what games would run on Mac. Let me check Steam. Mac. Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk, Stardew Valley. I hear the farming simulators are really, really great. Let's look at what games are available under $10. The Infinite Loop. Oh my god. So, yeah, Valheim, $9.99 for sale. Cult of the Lamb, $9.99 for sale. Both of these games are great. Dredge, highly recommend. Oh my god, $10. These are all. I specifically made the Mac OS search for you. Definitely Slay the Spire. So anything that's in my library, I would recommend playing. Vampire Survivors for $4.99. Control, $3. What? That's less than a cup of coffee, as they say. I have this game on my wish list. Very fun. Undertale, very fun. $2.49. Yes. This is a very fun party game. I mean, heck, we could even do it on stream. Keep talking, nobody explodes. Oh, that's right. You did mention that. If you want to get into coding, if you know Python, Farmer was replaced as a pretty fun game. Papers, Please. Yeah. Original Half-Life. I would caution you to, go out and buy a video game. $10. Don't get like all crazy into it. Like I said, demos are super fun. If you want to replay one of them old Pokemon games, certainly, I mean, there's quite a few, depending on which one you're going to be playing. I hate that it opens up in this like side view. Why? It's underneath me. Just open it up normal, please. Oh, absolutely terrible. Yeah. I'm a big fan personally of yellow. I did silver and gold, black and white. Actually, no. Truly, Pokemon TCG. This game you should play, if nothing else. Pokemon trading card game for Game Boy Color. That's, yes, truly a game among games. And it even came with a free little Meowth card back in the day. Which I still have somewhere. Yeah. Game Boy Edition. Very fun. Very fun. But I digress. Ooh. Or you could always go outside and touch grass, read a book. Right? Highly recommend. Do I have? No, it's over by my nightstand, which makes sense because I read before I go to bed, or I try to. Discourses by Epictetus, the Enchiridion. Things of that nature. Marcus Aurelius, some good philosophy. Outside, I know. What a concept. Especially considering the cold front that, is suffering through the entire United States. But hey, it may be the last little bit of exposure to fresh air that you get before you are completely snowed in, literally, into your home. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But, nope, not a studio. What the hell? I hate autofill so much. But yeah, I mean, I'm having terrible, terrible sort of like, oh my God, right? You can do with that what you will. I live in sunny Southwest America, Arizona to be precise. So like, I don't have too much to worry about. Until, of course, Texas or California secede from the Union and like, the San Andreas Fault opens up like in that one movie with The Rock, and we have beachfront property here in Arizona. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, 7-win streak, yes. All right, let's go. Let's go. Time waits for no man. Exit Steam. Gotta save as much RAM as I can. It was very strange. All right, bada bing, bada boom, bada bang. Potentially okay. All right, am I going first or second? That's the real question. I am going second, and I have Jolteon in hand, and he's only placing one card down. I win! That is the power of Jolteon. Text messages are the... He used X-Speed so that he could retreat? I'm confused. Unless he knows. He knows. But he doesn't know. The fool. Oh, it's not even the right Eevee. Damn. It's not even the right Eevee. Damn. Damn. I got excited. It wasn't even the right Eevee. It's the Eevee EX. Damn. Mega Altaria EX, and I wonder what his support's going to be. Is it Giratina? Is it Savali? Is it... I'm trying to think like Greninja? I'm trying to think of all the different variants that Mega Altaria is running with. It's a very solid card. Tyrogue, how interesting. Sure. He wasted both of his X speeds. All right, cool. Love it. Love to see it. What was I going to say? And the fact that the new Gardevoir is going to basically... Ooh, scary.
I see.
Joy. Anyways, what was I doing? Mega Altaria. He is really trying to use Tyrogue. And he's gonna. What a cool guy. I'm gonna lose. Finally. A worthy opponent. So sad for my streak, but Bubkus. I was defeated by Bubkus. What a guy. Second Cyrus. He has no bench. I mean, to be fair, neither do I. I'm gonna have to copycat. So I wanted to Cyrus, but sadly I'm gonna have to copycat. There's the Jolteon. So something. He has no bench. I mean, what is Mega Harmony? It's 40 plus bench. So, yeah. Pray for me. Pray for me. He's going to hit me for 70 right now? That'll make no sense. He's going to hit me for 40, yeah. I mean, he might hit me for 70, but still. Unless he wombo combos a whole mess of basics right now with, like, Alicia. That would be Motherfucker. I do it to myself. Even with a full bench, I think he only does 130, so... At which point, I'm going to Mock Bolt him anyway. Because he's going to have to attach, which does the damage, and then he gets Rocky Helmeted. Ooh, what a guy. He's aware. Are you find a friend? Really? He's doing the thing. Cannot believe it. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I just attack? I win, no matter what, I think. Because he's going to have to attach, either way. And I'm doing... oh no, it's a steal. Mega Altaria is a steal weakness, so I'm not doing 100 damage. My guy's got the unknowns, -10 and +10, and he's got a friggin' Harubi. What a guy. Alright, this is a very interesting deck. But, you know, as they say, all good things must come to an end. That's only 10 damage. Lame sauce. It's moments like these that I have to seriously consider if what I'm doing is a waste of time. Potentially, potentially not. You let me know. He's gonna sweets relay me, really? He is going for it. But I'm gonna attack him. It's over. It's all ogre. Seriously. Whatever. I'm not gonna complain. I win again. So that's the plan. 1 second. Where is it at? 12 turns of weirdness. 490 damage. But we're still doing 12s, baby. That's, oh my god. Oh my god. It's amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah. Yeah, boy. Yeah, buddy. 8 in a row. Let's go. Let's go. Jolteon. 4. Win, baby. Bupkis. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. You are, in fact, Bupkis. Oh. Good show. Jolly good show. Cool. We're doing it. We're going. We're doing it. Yeah, so. So I guess the question, returning back to a previous topic, Ailman, you got that Mac OS sort of spiciness. And you just beat Control, you're playing Elden Ring. Obviously, you have interest in Pokemon Pocket. Maybe it's just me that brings you here. Nice. This is beautiful. I'm going to win right now. Finally. But what games do you play? Perchance I can offer you some more recommendations other than the ones I provided. I highly recommend Dredge. If you've got $10 to spare, it's on sale on Steam, and it runs natively on Mac. So 10 out of 10 game if you're into it. I love Lovecraftian horror, so would definitely recommend. Nice. Venusaur, Mega Venusaur. Ain't got nothing on me. 2, 1, 0, 60 damage. Yeah, boy. End the battle before it could even begin. 4 stars. 4 stars. 5 stars. Yes. We like it. We love it. We want more of it. Ultra Ball 3. I don't foresee my luck holding out. It's me. It's me. I don't foresee my luck holding out. But we will attempt to pray to the porcelain RNG gods of Arceus and Pikachu. But yeah, Jolteon, 9 for 9. That is pretty wild. Nice. So right now, 9 for 9. I've earned 90 rank in just this session alone. I've only been streaming between the 2 sessions like 3 hours, 4 hours. Average damage per turn, 26. Whoops. Nope, not opponents. I want mine. Average damage overall per game is 200, so it's not as much as like the others, but certainly it's pretty good. It's a very fast, potentially, sort of thing. 7.6 turns to end a game. And then, of course, my average joy, just because I'm winning so much, maybe, and plus it's also, a little biased because it's Jolteon. It's 4.2 out of 5, so yes, boy. And of course, who I need to really say anymore? Look at that. That's a screenshot, is what that is. I am. Ooh, oh, it's good stuff. Let's see. Final Fantasy X, Control, Clair Obscur. I have to play that game. I need to. It's on my list, but that's an expensive game. Devil May Cry, heck yes. Crisis Core. Ooh, Final Fantasy. Yeah, boy. Um, I just bought some of these, even though I was saying that, whatever. Lies of P, Resident Evil Village, the new Alone in the Dark. Nice. All of those are solid. How did you like Alone in the Dark? Solid games. I mean, you've already played quite a bit of like what I would recommend. Um, trying to think of like what else I've played recently. I'm trying to think. Oh my God, this fly. Didn't want to play Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's not that open world. Um, I would not consider it open world. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Rebirth, the second one, I haven't played. I own it, but I have not played it. Um, I personally, being a Final Fantasy VII fanboy, I thoroughly enjoyed Final Fantasy Remake. I would recommend it. I would not consider it open world. I mean, certainly it is. What's what I'm looking for? It is more open. I mean, it's still linear, but it's more open than the original Final Fantasy VII. So, do with that information what you will. Magnemite Zero Aura. Interesting. Do I have regular Jolteon? I do not. Trying to think of like other games that I have played recently. I got into Warzone for a little bit. I know that's not everybody's cup of tea, and personally, I'm not a stupid big fan of FPS. But I know that like those are fun. We already talked about Slay the Spire. Sifu I've been recently playing. That's been fun. One of my favorite games. I mean, anything by Hideo Kojima, honestly, has been great. I've been doing Death Stranding, Monster Hunter Wilds, Helldivers, Subnautica, Dredge, like I mentioned. Yeah, there's lots of things. All right, so we're gonna do a May because I want to delete this Magnemite. Hmm. Death Stranding is a good game in my opinion. Um, do I do two 1-pointers and then save this Jolteon for later, or do I do one of each? Um, Part of me says do one of each. Yeah. Nice. We're doing it. We're doing it big. You don't know what Death Stranding is about? Oh my goodness, my friend. Are you familiar with the works of a one Hideo Kojima? Truly, it's it's definitely a game that you like. I don't know how to explain it to be perfectly 1,000% honest. It's a game. I will tell you that. So without revealing too much, because like that's the whole point of the game. Um, Death Stranding, the game, Norman Reedus with his fetus that you try and never delete us. Like it's basically a walking simulator with like postman vibes because you go around delivering things, but it's so much more than that because there's combat because you're fighting like the ghosts. Spoilers, kind of, not really. The BTs beached things, but in typical Hideo Kojima fashion, like if you've ever seen like any of the Metal Gear, the story like upon cursory and even secondary like exploration makes zero sense whatsoever. But if you just kind of like shake your head and nod and accept it and be like, yeah, this is great, good job, Kojima, um, then you let yourself kind of get immersed and focus. In my opinion, I love the systems and the world building more so than like the story. The story's okay, um, but like the gameplay of Death Stranding is just super addicting. It's one of my favorite games of all time. It's not for everybody. A lot of people hate the game. It's a walking simulator 9 times out of 10, but there's just so much juxtaposition between like the literally walking miles in complete silence. There's maybe sometimes like an OST or something will play in the background. Um, let's see, Sabrina. Now we're just gonna go for it. Like it goes from super chill, like walking simulator, you're just delivering mail, to oh my god, there's a giant lion alien ghost thing that's shooting a laser of blood out of its face at me. I've got to shoot it. Like you go back and forth between the two, and it's so good. And then of course the cast. There's Leah Seydoux, there's Norman Reedus, freaking Roy Baker. Um, there's I'm fangirling. I know it's terrible. I recommend it. It's not for everybody. I would honestly like the entire first section kind of speed through. You want to spend some time with it, honestly, but like maybe it's unfortunately one of those games like The Office. The first season, the first 13 hours are kind of rough. Um, Not for everybody, but once you get past that and you kind of like, oh yeah, I'm on hour 14, and like you get to the second section of the game, 10 out of 10 would play again. What am I even doing here? Yeah. How many hours do I have in Death Stranding, honestly? Yeah, I've beaten it twice. I have 143.6 hours in Death Stranding, according to Steam. But that's a lie because I first beat it when it came out, I think on PS4. Excuse me. PS3 even maybe. I don't even remember, to be perfectly 1000% honest. So, highly recommend. My man is using leftovers. What? Well, check it out. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to do the other thing. 60 damage. But wait, Billy, there's more. EV bag. Victory! My guys. All right, I went first. 9, 2 to 1, 200 damage. But 22 points, baby. 22. Ultra Bink 3. That was pretty good. 4 stars. Nice. Nice. Can I go all the way? I just beat Checkmate Day. That's pretty funny, it rhymes. Who dares try to add me as a friend? Oh, it was Bubkus. Sure, my guy. Cool. You may get ruined if you're not active. I need people who are active so I can get their, likes, and I can like their stuff, and I can look at their wonder trades. 4 hours to wonder pick. There says thanks. Could you believe it if I just continue and go on a freaking 16 win streak with the stupid Jolteon deck? I know it's not going to happen, but could you imagine? Could you imagine? And I get to Master Ball. Oh, amazing. Amazing. I already used up all the solos, didn't I? I did. So sad. Okay, I'm gonna be right back because nature calls, but I will. Pop, pop, pop. BRB. Sure, bud. Left turn. All right. So, where were we? Right now, we are completely wrecking fools with Jolteon. I cannot believe it. Cannot believe it. 89 points to Ultra Ball 4, and I started today thinking like, oh, it'd be cool if we get to Ultra Rank 3, Ultra Rank 4, but like we are so close on the cusp. All thanks to this particular deck. And I just tried it on a whim. Like part of me was like, oh man, what we really need to do is buckle down and just use the decks that are the meta. Use Hydreigon Absol, use Suicune Greninja. But nope. My boy Jolteon coming to the freaking rescue. Yeah, it's good stuff. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Literally. Lord Falco. Let's see if we can do the thing. I think I found my new deck. First, oh dude, it's just a, first it was Savali's Aurora, then it was Savala Oricorio, now it's Jolteon. It's great. And we're going first with the EX. This is ideal, so we can evolve. And it's, again, another Mega Venusaur. I wrecked this fool last time. Let's see if I can do the same thing. Highly recommend, dude. Highly recommend. All right, do I use a May or do I use a Copycat? What do we think would be more effective? Because I need to get one of the Bolt one of the Bolt Pokemon. Nope. So it's a 50-50 of using May. No, it's not a 50-50 because I have two of these guys. So it's a 40% chance to get it with May. If I use Professor, it's less than that. And if I use Copycat, 13, drawing 4, 2, 3, 4 to 17, whatever that works out to be. Statistically, May is the better option. But Copycat does afford more cards. So it's 4 out of 17. What is that? Quick, the maths. 4 to 17. If it's greater, it's 24% chance with a Copycat. So we're doing that. My time! Dang. I couldn't do anything anyway, so like it's fine. But dang, I should have used a May. Could have used a Copycat. He's gonna tackle me. Oh no. Give me the... My snake is solid and my mettled is geared. Oh my gosh, yes. Shaboy. I was a teensy bit concerned, but it all works out in the end. Hey, look at my win rate. Nice. 69%. I went firsties. 3. Dude, riggedy wrecking fools. Let's go. Check it out. Hey. What is going on, Omega? How is your Saturday evening, possibly? Hopefully all is well. Nice. Going a segundo, which is not great when I have this Eevee. I wish I had the other one, but, we'll live. So far, so good, dude. I'm friggin' destroying fools with this current deck. Highly recommend. if you are into the competitive nature that is ranked, because using Jolteon, like seriously, it's a little crazy. Right now I'm on an 11 win streak with this freaking thing. I'm on an 11 win streak. Hopefully I can. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but hopefully I can continue it out. So money right now, mama money. All right. Let's see. We're gonna do a professor. Other than that, stuff is good. Stuff is great. All right, he does have an Oricorio, so I do have to be mindful. And I'm assuming he's got Clement because it's a Helioisk. Or Helioeptile. Yeah, hitting 60 first turn is OP, especially considering all the babies. All the babies. But he does have Magneton coming up. Oops. Magnezone, rather. We're going for it. Take out this Oricorio. Nice. And I can copycat next turn, and I can even use the 60 Jolteon to hopefully take out that other Helioisk. It's only a quick attack one, so 80 damage, but still. This will at least put me in a spot where I can not have to worry too much about the, extra Pokemon. But the Magnezone, if it's the Mirror Shot Magnezone, that is something to be concerned about. Just got the game today, my brother. I highly recommend it. It's a bit outdated. I need to make a new one, but go check out my YouTube. I've got like a quick how-to beginner's guide if you need for all the fun stuff that you should be looking at. Oh my goodness gracious. 130. What a guy. Is this going to be the end of my reign? I don't actually know. He's hitting me for 90. This other Jolteon is also only 90, so yeah, I'm going to have to try and get big boy Jolteon out and about. We're doing it. He's gonna hit me twice. So I do have to be cautious about this. Do have to be cautious. My man is using red. Wowza. I mean, good on him. Oh, Mirror Shot. Unfortunately, it is a coin flip. Yeah, copycats. Not much I can do. This may be the end of my wonderful streak. Very sad. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be. Do I risk it and attack, knowing it's a coin flip, or do I give him the point and then come back strong? Do I risk it for the biscuit? Because this quick attack is 40, and then that's a coin flip. So it's a coin flip now, or it's a coin flip later. That's the deciding factor, unfortunately. We're doing it. Screw it. Well then, My beautiful win streak. Well played, sir. Well played. 9 turns, 220. That's a shame. It's a damn shame. Catch me all T. Alright, alright. What a guy. Yeah, this deck has been pretty tasty otherwise. Alright. Unfortunately, things as they are. I'm gonna have to actually come back in a little bit. So if you guys are here, normal streaming time, so roughly 2-3 hours, I'm going to be streaming again overnight and then doing, maybe a little bit tomorrow as well. Even though it's Saturday, we got to do a little bit more of this particular spiciness. So I'll be back. Be awesome to yourself, be awesome to each other if I don't catch you guys. But unfortunately, I do need to take care of some personal business. Been jerking off responsibility all day, but that's not okay. See you guys later. Catch you. Sorry for the